Hello, today is Friday, August 14th, 2026. Here is your daily signal. According to the Associated Press, the World Health Organization warns that Congo's ongoing Ebola outbreak is set to surpass history's deadliest records, with over 2,000 fatalities among more than 4,300 documented cases in just the past few weeks. The 2026 outbreak, which began in early August and has already affected multiple provinces, poses complex challenges especially due to increased urban transmission and international travel from Kinshasa. Ebola, first discovered in the Congo region in 1976, remains a severe and often fatal illness, prompting revisions of global health protocols after major outbreaks in West Africa and DRC over the past decade. The WHO has confirmed 23 new Ebola cases in North Kivu as of August 14, marking a sharp uptick, and Médecins Sans Frontières has deployed more than 50 medical staff to the epicenter zones. The Congo Ministry of Health, led by Jean-Jacques Mbambani, announced a temporary border closure with Rwanda to contain the spread. In response, international airports across Central Africa are likely to step up screening procedures, while local and international health authorities prepare for possible revisions to global emergency regulations and increased secondary outbreaks in neighboring territories. Expanded use of rapid diagnostics and vaccine stockpiles, including those from Johnson & Johnson, may soon reshape epidemic response strategies. Next, onto the Gulf's investment push in digital connectivity. Fortune reports that Gulf governments and leading telecom firms are ramping up infrastructure projects to dominate the region's AI-driven data highways, as major players contend for control over increasingly valuable digital flows. Since 2022, AI and cloud technology have anchored economic diversification plans, with Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Qatar prioritizing sovereign data centers through Vision 2030 and related national initiatives. Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Communications and Information Technology has guided a recent allocation of $1.1 billion to expand AI data centers, while the UAE partnered with Microsoft to launch a new regional AI cloud zone. Qatar, on its part, has opened a government-backed innovation hub targeting cross-border data management. These moves support government, financial, and energy sectors' requirements for secure data control and have drawn strategic partnerships with major international cloud services like Oracle and Microsoft, as well as consulting advice from PwC and Accenture. The direct outcomes include greater regulatory control for Gulf states over information flows and processing. Longer term, these new digital assets are expected to attract multinational tech firms, boost job creation and technology transfer, and trigger stricter legislation for cross-border data access and cybersecurity within the Gulf Cooperation Council. Now, shifting focus to the ethics and practicality of AI watermarks. TechCrunch highlights growing frustrations among users of Anthropic's AI-powered Claude model, as new watermarking features make it increasingly possible to detect cheating at work or in classrooms. AI watermarks are digital marks embedded in generated content, designed to help platforms distinguish AI output from human material. Since 2023, major tech firms including OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Meta have developed watermarking standards in response to surging concerns around misattribution, fraud, and copyright ambiguity in online user-created content. These advances raise ethical and practical implications, especially as regulators like the U.S. Copyright Office and the European Union examine ways to improve content traceability, protect privacy, and clarify legal responsibility for AI outputs. While watermarking enhances content traceability and may reduce misuse on social media or education platforms, it also risks eroding user privacy as detection becomes increasingly pervasive. Adoption of watermark standards could influence copyright law and digital evidence in legal cases, but technical limitations and attempts to evade watermarks remain challenges for the effectiveness of new approaches. Now, onto the markets. International markets posted mixed results, with Germany EWG up 0.45% month-over-month, while Japan EWJ edged higher by 5% and India dipped 0.4% on the day. France, Italy, and Spain saw modest gains of 4% to 5% monthly, with top gainer Weta Robotics Limited Wedo soaring 189% and Amplitech Group, Inc., Series B Right Amps dropping 76% among notable movers. Commodities were broadly positive. Gold GLD climbed 7.8% month-over-month, silver SLV surged 12% monthly, and corn outperformed with a daily gain of 1.9%. US oil USO rebounded 1.3% daily, led by gains in lithium LIT and platinum PPLT, while natural gas UNG fell nearly 6% monthly. In the favorites basket, AMD jumped 6.5% on the day, while Adobe pulled back almost 2.4% daily and Oracle dropped 3.6%, with Microsoft MSFD advancing 25% month-over-month and Amazon up 3%. Among sectors, the S&P 500 SPY retreated 0.2% daily, but was up 2.8% for the month. Healthcare Roman 45 rose 5.7% monthly, real estate XLRE gained 1.6% month-over-month, and semiconductors stocks held steady. Standout gainer Weta Robotics Limited led with the highest single-day move, while Amplitech Group, Inc. Series B Right Amps was the day's largest loser. That's it for today. You can find more news and details on our website. Goodbye.